Craig, Vitavon are here to help. Zip ties and wood screws can't hold our X-Maxx together any longer. You've got to do something about it.
All right, Barry, fair enough. Point taken. He is right. The X-Maxx has taken an absolute beasting lately, and now it's time to fix it properly. No more plastic, no more excuses. We are going full Vitavon. Let's fix this thing properly.
Come on then, Craig. Tools at the ready.
What do you reckon, Barry? How's it going?
I just can't wait to see this bulkhead in that car.
All right then, Barry. That's this one stripped. Can I have a look at this one, please?
You can indeed. There you go.
Thank you very much. Let's just have a look at these side by side. A little comparison. It is so well made. All one solid piece, 70-75 aluminium over the stock one. Now, I know people are going to be concerned about weight. Me and Barry are also concerned about weight. But I'm hoping with all the upgrades we've got, it's going to hold together. So the original stock one, I've broken a couple of these, to be fair, in standard form. We have snapped them. I'm hoping this one's going to be alright. Shall we have a weight comparison? Empty stock one, 228 grams. The empty aluminium one, I say empty, it's got the screws in it, 584 grams. So this one is a little bit heavier, but we'll just get on with it, shall we?
Let's crack on.
Before we put this beautiful centre diff into this beautiful bulkhead, we should probably fill it with some stock weight oil.
Craig, that is a job you can definitely do. I'm not getting that over my fur.
Yeah, okay. I'll do it then, Barry.
Don't forget the Loctite.
Yes, well remembered, Barry. I won't forget the Loctite. We have it ready. Is that the centre diff done, Barry, to your satisfaction? Can I take that off you?
It's ready for action.
Drop it in like so. Nice. Then we have the upper bulkhead to sit on it. Another beautiful part. Let's get on with it. A little bit of grease. And it should slot right in. There we go. Oh, beautiful. And the rear cap goes on. Lovely. Let's get this tightened up and in. In with the cush drive and the idler gear, Vitavon idler gear, and the cover on. The outdrives go in to complete the look, and there it is, a complete rear Vitavon bulkhead. It looks fantastic, this. Work of art. What do you reckon to that then, Barry?
You definitely won't be breaking this bulkhead anytime soon.
Bring both these ends back together.
he has definitely forgot something.
I haven't forgot it, Barry. I'm going to take the front end off. That can go in after. We shall crack on with getting the front end off now then. And we shall change front bulkhead. Still some work to go yet. Front bulkhead, top brace. That's maybe it. Oh, and springs. Are you ready, Barry?
I am ready, I'm waiting.
There it is. One front end. Let's get it stripped. Here it is then, the empty stock front bulkhead, upper and lower. I've looked over it, there's not any damage that I can see on this one. Normally I crack them along here. But this one at the moment is okay, apart from the post that the steering bell crank sits on has snapped off. So let's get the aluminium one off Barry, if that's all right, Barry. Can I have this?
You sure can, Craig. Fantastic job.
Awesome. Cheers, Barry. So, looking at this aluminium one then, put you on wide. Very hefty. Yeah, that's the post that I've broke off this one. And it comes with the upper as well. Beautiful. Beautiful bit of metal, this. It sure is going to add a bit of weight and a whole lot of strength. Speaking of weight, I have the scales again. Let's turn them on. Make sure they're reset to 0. There we go, reset to 0. So stock bulkheads, upper and lower. On the front, 237 grams. The aluminium one, 590. It's going to be heavy.
Heavy, but super strong.
Thirsty work, this. Ain't it, Barry?
He's not made me a cup of tea yet.
The assembly of this front bulkhead is going to be very similar to what we've done on the rear. So you can come back when this one is done.
Lovely. Craig?
Yes, Barry?
Could we put this red cover on?
That red one? You want that diff case on? Yeah, mate, if you want. You're the driver. Cheers, Barry.
Thanks.
Yeah, then, Barry, this one's going to go on there for you. We'll get that screwed on. Yes, Barry, good choice. I like the contrast of the red, the black outdrives, and the blue bulkhead. Nicely picked, Barry.
I knew that would look good.
Come on, where is it, where is it, where is it? You've got it. Give us it here, Barry.
I was keeping it safe for you.
There we go, that is the front section mostly put back together. We do need to just put the bumpers on and skid plates, but we'll do that in a minute.
Craig?
Yes, Barry?
When are we putting this piece in?
Ah, the centre brace. Yeah, I suppose we can look at that next, can't we? Shall we get the main section back up?
Yes, let's get it up.
Yeah, so you're right, Barry.
Of course I was right.
This section has to come out. And we're going to be lifting up the Max 5 and the receiver, and they're going to go into this lovely new receiver box and onto this carbon fibre plate.
Didn't you say carbon fibre was bad on bashers?
I did, Barry. Cheers for bringing that up. This, though, isn't structural. It is just going to hold the ESC. So we'll see what happens. Maybe it'll snap, maybe it won't. There's one way to find out though.
Ooh, well, I get to test it with the Jeep.
Oh yes, Barry. You've got a big day coming up actually in a few weeks. That's why we're trying to build this X-Maxx solid for you. A nice weekend out for Barry. So yeah, all this has got to be lifted up and put onto there. And I need to get in there to get to these screws because they're going to hold the centre drive shaft section that goes here. And oh look, an AK-70. Fantastic servo. I've removed all of the ESC and things that are in there because these are now going to be mounted to this new brace and have the receiver fit into this box.
Craig?
Yes, Barry. Ah, yeah, well remembered, Barry. Okay, so we'll turn the chassis over and then you can fit the centre drive shaft in. Well done, Barry.
Always happy to help.
This centre drive shaft is a massive upgrade compared to the stock lightweight aluminium one. Now mine, we did cut this in half and I'd fit an intermediate bearing in like a 3D printed part in here. It done okay, but you can still see this has got dents and chips all over it. So we're going to upgrade it to these super heavy duty, really solid. Now one thing to remember is although they're both the same length, yep, they're both the same length, both of them, one has a hole in the end and the other one's solid, look. So they're both like that, so both of them. One end is solid, one end has a hole. Make sure the end with the hole goes into your diff. Because if it doesn't go into your diff, it won't go far enough to sit this centerpiece on. I'll get this on, I'll show you. So that screws in then to the chassis from above. Once you've cleared where your ESC used to be, or in my case, where my ESC and receiver used to be. So it screws in those screws there. Screws this plate into the bottom, and then there's your drive shaft. Now you must see it's still got a bit of wiggle room for some flex that I don't even know what's going to flex here anymore. Remember though, the side with the hole, no hole, hole, side with the hole goes to the diff. Otherwise it won't go in far enough and this won't work. Has that explained it, Barry?
Yeah, you've pretty much covered it.
Okay, we'll get the front end of this on and then we will concentrate on the top brace and then the bottom brace. Front end's on, back end's on, all the drive shafts are in. We're all Vitavon everywhere, drive shafts, gears, all the bulkheads. Steering's all reconnected, that's working well. Right, the next job, we shall work out this top brace. Now I think because of the size of the motor that's in this, I might move the receiver box to back here so I can still get the fan on the motor and plant the ESC there. What do you reckon, Barry?
Sounds like a good plan to me.
This top brace looks awesome. It's going to fit lovely. It's going to give a nice bit of strength. Now, I have had to mount my Max 5 sideways. I don't know what the proper way is, but I wanted to mount it lengthways, but I've had to do it sideways. Now, I have also used Meccano underneath to spread across this carbon fibre. Only because we sort of know what happens to carbon fibre in a crash, and I don't want the ESC flying out.
If you don't know what happens to carbon fibre in a crash, we will leave a link in the description that explains it.
Top brace is on. That's mounted, cables are all routed, all into the receiver box. That's done down. I've moved the receiver box from here to here, because if I'd left it here it would have fouled the fan. So it's now here, all the cables are zip tied nice and neatly, out the way of danger, and this is all on. The one thing I'm not too sure on is how well I'm going to fit batteries through here, because this now can't open up fully because it hits this brace. I don't know if I've done something wrong, but that's going to be a problem. It's just skid plates and springs and bumpers. That's all we need on there now, Barry. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon we're getting close now.
And on to the next job. Springs. Oh look, Barry's got a spring in his step.
Really, Craig? Is that the best you can do? Just show the people the upgrade.
Here's the before comparison. So these are standard springs, no preload on any of the shocks. If I lean on the truck and let go, that's where it returns to. And if we give it a little drop, that's where she sits. Let's get the Vitavon ones on and see the difference. So I'm stood here thinking, how do I show you the difference in the rates of these springs? It's easy for me to say, well, yeah, this one's softer than this one, but how do you know how that sort of relates over? Well, let's do a little comparison. For a start, this Vitavon one, as you can see, is slightly taller. So it's a slightly longer spring anyway. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put them on the scale and not just weigh them for weight, because this one's obviously heavier. That one is 67 grams and this one is 109 grams, so I am adding weight to this truck. But what happens if I put that on and I push down until there is 5 kilos? 4, 4, 8, 4, 9, 5. There is 5 kilograms of pressure on the spring. Let's see what happens if I do it to this one. So that's 5 there. That's 5 kilograms of pressure. So you can see one compresses a lot more than the other. So I don't know if that comparison sort of helped you visualise how much stronger these are. And that's just one. Of course, there is the set of 4 to go on. What do you reckon, Barry?
Let's just get him on the car, Craig.
All right, Barry, let's do it. Thank you, Barry. All the springs are on. What now, Barry?
Drop test it.
Let's drop it. Okay, push it down. Oh, yeah.
You are not going to believe this. He's only gone and done it. Their full build is complete.
Yeah, and there's not a wood screw in sight either. Get in. Full build, all Vitavon. Went together really well. Let's show you around it. There it is in all its glory. All done. These Vitavon bulkheads, they are beautifully made and quite heavy, I'll be honest. But it all went together perfectly. They've included hardware with it, the rear diff cover, all fit on, uppers, lowers, all just perfect. It looks amazing. I absolutely love it. Now, everything about the truck is good. There are, however, a couple of downsides that I've found. And they're not major. Well, we'll see how major the second one is. The first one as I mentioned earlier, it's these battery trays. Now, I can't open this up fully to get a battery in there. I have tried with one of my 6000 Turnigy Rapids, and I can just slot one of those in. But my Centuro ones, no way, they won't fit through that gap. So batteries might be an issue if you've got this. You may have to go to a Velcro strap. But I think the strength that that's going to give is probably worth that sacrifice. The second one is weight. Now, I'm not sure how heavy this is. In fact, let's find out. Yep, it's on 0. One X-Maxx. No batteries in this yet either. Balance that on there we go. And it is 25.8 pounds. Heavy. I will put the stock weight of an X-Maxx up on the screen and the conversions into kilograms as well, but I'm guaranteeing that's quite heavy. And that brings us to here with a really well built X-Maxx courtesy of Vitavon. So I must actually take this opportunity now to say a massive thank you to Vitavon. They've really helped me out and I've really enjoyed working with them on this project of building the X-Maxx up. I couldn't have done it without them. I will leave links in the description to Vitavon and some of the parts that I've used on this, so make sure you do go and check them out. And of course, I've had the help of Barry as well. Now, if you don't know who Barry is, you need to look through some older videos. Barry's got his own Jeep that fits on the X-Maxx, and he rides around at meets and shows, and he's got one coming up. So this is why this has been built, ready for Barry's adventures. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I know it's been a bit different, slightly weird, but it's been a bit of fun, hasn't it? Have you got anything to say, Barry?
I do hope you have enjoyed it. We always enjoy it. Please do subscribe if you're not subscribed. Bash the bell, and we will see you on another video. Bye!